stage is there, which is say maybe operating at suppose 10 crore. Example, okay, our actual asset or these things are of 10 crore or whatever. Now next step is boss, but actually from discounted cash flow method it should be 300 crore. Where is this 290 crore? Who will ask this question? We have to ask. Oh, 290 crore kidhar hai? Yadi 300 crore हम बोल रहे हैं. So that means whether those intangible thing is from our patent, are we measuring that or what? If nothing is opening up, call up your faculty. Hello sir, what this is? There is a gap. Discounted cash flow is doing this, actual asset is this. हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. Ask. So bringing that forth. I am so much busy with so many things that I find that I am not giving attention to this area. I need your support to immediately bring everything so that at the earliest we can show, hey, we are applying all these ratios, this is the actual present, this is the ideal thing that we want to achieve. This is our actual balance sheet right now. This is the ideal projected balance sheet that I want to achieve. And then start working. Yeah. And then we start working in that direction. So that will be the transformation thing. Like
we need not have to show it to the regulator, but we can start for ourselves to understand what is.
Actually, for private limited company, I don't have to give my monthly report to my shareholder, but I have done it for last 5 years regularly. Last this time 4 months, after 4 months I have just written 2 days back. Otherwise every month I used to write. It's mainly for our own benefit, that how we are bringing integrity and transparency and next level of this thing, so that when we go for IPO everything is in place. When we are at the operating at the proprietary level, we are at least just showing the integrity level of private limited. When at the private limited, show the integrity level of public limited. And when we are, by the time we are public limited company, it should be the world standard at least. That even this conversation that is happening that is what is needed. Yes sir? Clear? Yes.
So that is where we come to valuation. At the end of the day, whatever you do, are you increasing value? And businesses have got to the stage where they say if you are not increasing value, you have no right to be using those assets because somebody else can increase value. At the end of the day, it's national. National assets are being used. If you can't increase value, give it to somebody who can increase its value. And what is value? Recognition of your ability to provide valuable services in the future. Remember, it's future, it's not past performance. Basis of valuation. Okay, the value of an asset, therefore, I am calling it an asset. Whether it is a company, it is a piece of machinery, whatever it is, it's an asset. Okay, the value of an asset can be looked at, you can look at it in 3 ways. What are they? What someone is prepared to pay for it. That is the market value. Okay. Present value of expected future cash flows from that asset. Okay, this is known as the intrinsic value. Okay. This is the real value of an asset. Why is a flat in Malabar Hill more expensive than a similar flat in Borivali? Present value of expected future cash flows. The rents are simple. Or sometimes the asset, is a standard asset. Then you say value derived from similar assets. That is called a relative value. There are only 3 ways. One is the market value. Second is the intrinsic value. Third is the relative value. And normally you use all the 3 when you want to get to valuation. Market value. market value is generally the best indicator of value, but it has certain problems. Nobody questions the market value. If the price of Reliance is 283 or 683, it is 683. There is no question. What are the problems? It has to be, there has to be a market for that. If market is not there,
No point.
no point. Okay. The market must have adequate depth and liquidity. Okay. There is what is that? Z वाले की कंपनी का क्या नाम है यार?
SL World.
SL World. SL World price and Tata Steel price both are indicated, which you are more likely to believe.
Tata Steel.
Because A, there is a market for that asset. B, the market has adequate depth and liquidity. It is traded. Okay. Market may not be well informed or rational. Basic corporate finance, the assumption is market is well informed. All the latest news has been discounted and known to the public. Is that true? We know it is completely untrue. Market is not rational. We are all irrational people. Why? Because we like to go with a crowd. If I slip and fall into a gutter, I feel very bad. But if 5 people slip and fall into the gutter with me, I will not feel so bad.
It becomes fun.
It becomes fun. Okay. So, the thing is, comfort in numbers. Everybody is buying, I have to buy. Never mind if they are well informed or not. Okay. That is why this is a big problem, especially in markets. Today's prices, Sensex at 22,000. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that those prices are a reflection of the true value. Okay, because it is all fueled by excess liquidity which is available with FIIs. The buyer or the seller believe in the market price, like I told you, SL Industries or Tata Steel. Okay. And the buyer and the seller believe the market may be well informed, the market has adequate depth and liquidity. How do you find out whether the market has depth and liquidity? In the markets, you have generally heard of two-way quotes. This is the price at which I am willing to buy, this is the price I am willing to sell. He is on both sides of the market. They are called market makers. They give both. The lower the bid ask spread, the higher is the depth and liquidity. आप रिलायंस के स्क्रिप्ट में जाएंगे 50 पैसे के डिफरेंस में देने को तैयार है. दिस इज द प्राइस फॉर बाइंग, दिस इज द प्राइस फॉर सेलिंग. यू गो टू एसएल 10 rupees. Boss, there is no liquidity, there is a problem there. Okay, that's another very good way of finding out if there is greater depth and liquidity in the foreign exchange markets. You know what is the bid ask spread? Quarter paisa. Quarter paisa is the bid ask spread. Means imagine the depth and liquidity in the markets. Okay. Now this generally works only for standardized assets, shares, debentures, okay, a Samsung tablet. It may not have a great market for it, but okay, it's a standardized asset. Intrinsic value. If you are getting into a business, when I go to invest, this is what I look at. Okay. The intrinsic value of an asset is the present value of expected future cash flows from that asset, discounted at an appropriate rate that reflects the riskiness of such cash flows. If I manufacture a soap which is well accepted in the market, the riskiness comes down. Okay, but if I am selling a new product in the market, I don't know whether it's going to really sell. The risk goes up. So, based on the risk, my discount rate also goes up or down. Okay. So, what is the expected future cash flows? There are two things which are in Hawa. One is expected future cash flows. One fellow says 1,000 crores, another fellow says, ये तो 100 crore exceed हो जाए, तो push लो. One. Second is the discount rate. And both of them determine